Hi dear students, welcome back to South America and myself Parmesh. Now I am going to introduce map reading of South America. Dear students, in this continent there are 13 countries are found. In the 13 countries, the Brazil is the biggest country in this continent, and also the French Guyana. The French Guyana is the smallest country in this continent, and also this continent is located in the southern hemisphere. Southern hemisphere in the sense the earth has been divided into four parts by the help of the equator and Prime-Meridian. Okay, in the north part we call it as a northern hemisphere. In the south part we call it as a southern hemisphere, and east part we call it as a eastern hemisphere, and west part we call it as a western hemisphere. Right. So this South America continent is located in the southwestern part. So southwestern part the South America is located, and also the small portion is also located in the northern hemisphere. Okay, and another important thing is the two important latitudes are passes through this continent. The first one is equator. So the equator is passes through the passes through the Ecuador, Colombia and Brazil, and also the Tropic of Capricorn passes through the Chile, Argentina and Paraguay and Brazil. So the equator passes through the Ecuador, Colombia and Brazil, and also the Tropic of Capricorn passes through the Chile, Argentina and Paraguay and Brazil. So Brazil, it is the only country passes through the two important latitude, that is first one is Ecuador, second one is Tropic of Capricorn. Okay, and also the other important countries are Venezuela. So Venezuela, dear students, the Venezuela, it is famous for the there is a, what is famous in Venezuela? There is a Angel Falls, and also the Venezuela, it is also famous for the modeling, isn't it? And also next one is Colombia and Ecuador. And Ecuador, because of the equator, the because of the equator passes through the equator, the equator is driven by the equator. Okay, and Peru, Bolivia and Paraguay, as we just observe that, dear students, Bolivia and Paraguay are the two important countries which do not connect with the coastal lines. So that is why Bolivia and Paraguay, these two important countries are called the land blocked countries. So these countries are called the land blocked countries. Okay, so land blocked countries are called the two, Bolivia and Paraguay. Okay, and observe, except Bolivia and Paraguay, the Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Brazil, French Guyana and Suriname, these all the countries are connected with the coastal plain. And also the liner countries, so the like a line, the liner country is called the Chile is called the liner countries. So this is all about. And even soccer game, where is the soccer game famous? Is Brazil and Argentina. So Brazil and Argentina, these two countries are famous for the soccer game. And also the what is surrounded by the South America? What is surrounded by the South America? And South America is surrounded by the many important water bodies. When it comes to the east part, in the east part, what is there is a Atlantic Ocean. Atlantic Ocean in the east, and also northeast also there is a Atlantic Ocean. Northeast there is a Atlantic Ocean. And also when it comes to the west of the South America, there is a Pacific Ocean. So Pacific Ocean is found in the west of the South America. And in the north there is a Panama Canal. Panama Canal, what is the speciality of the Panama Canal? Yes, which divides the North America and South America. And also there is a Caribbean Sea also found in the north of the South America. And also south of the South America, there is a eye waters of the Antarctica. So this is all the about countries. And also in the next one we can learn in the next. Yes, now Physical features of the South America. The physical features of the South America has been divided into four parts. The first one is Andes Mountains and Eastern Islands and the Central Lowlands and Western Coastal Plain. So Andes Mountains, as you're watching dear students, there is a west part. The west part, which is orange color, the west part completely covered with the Andes Mountains. So completely the western part completely it is located in the Andes range. So range in the sense, so the chain of the mountains, is called a range. So Andes mountains is the biggest or longest mountain range in the world. The Andes mountain range is the longest mountain range in the world, and also it runs the distance of 6,440 kilometer. So that is why, 6,440 kilometer, that is why Andes mountain range is longest mountain range in the world. And also along with the coast of the Pacific Ocean, so Pacific Ocean, along with the coast of the Pacific Ocean, Andes mountain range is it runs. And also what are the important mountains or important mountain peak in this Andes mountain range? As you know that there is a Mount Aconcagua. It is located border of Chile and Argentina. There is a Mount Aconcagua. It is the height is 6,962 or 60 meter. So 6,962 meter Mount Aconcagua. Aconcagua is the biggest or it is the highest peak in the mountain range. And also other two important, Mount Cotopaxi and Mount Chimborazo. So Mount Chimborazo and Mount Aconcagua, it is located in the Ecuador. So these two are located in the Ecuador, and Mount Aconcagua, it is border of Chile and Argentina, so it is located. This is all about the important mountain peak in the Andes mountain range, and it is called as longest mountain range in the world. And the next one is Eastern Islands. So Eastern Islands, so east part, so it is west. Eastern Islands, the Eastern Islands has been divided into two parts, so Brazilian Islands and Guyana Islands. So Brazilian Islands, it is Brazilian Islands located in the Brazil country, and Guyana Islands located in the French Guyana, and also other two countries. And so specialities of this physical feature, the French Guyana Islands. In the Guyana Island there is a river Churon. So river Churon flows into the Guyana Islands and creates the Angel Falls. So what is the height of the Angel Falls? That is 974 meter. So 974 meter is the height of the Angel waterfall. It is the world's highest waterfall, which is created by the Churon river, and Churon river is the tributary of the Orinoco. And also these islands, Brazilian Islands and Guyana Islands, are made up of old rocks. This is all about the Eastern Islands. Okay. And next one, the Central Lowlands. The Central Lowlands, as dear students observe here, the Central Lowlands, so center part of the South America. The Central Lowlands is completely covered with the river basins. What are the river basins? Yes, Amazon river basin and also Orinoco river basin. It is in the north part, north of the South America. Orinoco river basin is found here, and Amazon river basin, and also La Plata river basin. So La Plata in the sense combining of three rivers. Yes, combining of three rivers, the La Plata river basin. What are the three rivers? Yes, Parana river and Uruguay river, and another one is Paraguay river. Yes, Paraguay river, isn't it? So Parana, Uruguay and Paraguay, these combining of three rivers, we call it as a La Plata river basin. So La Plata river basin. So in the Central Islands, we can see in the Central Island there are three river basins. The first one is Orinoco river basin, Amazon river basin, and also the next one is La Plata river basin, isn't it? And also in this region there is a one place called Gran Chico. Gran Chico, it is a it is called as hunting land and vast lowland of the alluvium soil. With the alluvium soil, it has the alluvium soil, and also it is a fertile soil. It is called as hunting land. The many animals are found here, and it is also famous for the grazing. And also which grassland is found in the Gran Chico? That is Pampas grassland. So, and Pampas grassland found in the Gran Chico. And also this Gran Chico is completely stretches the three countries. There's Argentina, Uruguay and Paraguay. These three countries also completely stretches the Gran Chico. So it is found in the central lowlands. Okay. And the next one is the western coastal plain. In the western coastal plain, it is a border of Pacific Ocean, isn't it? And here you can see the Andes Mountains. Because of the presence of the Andes Mountains, this western coastal plain is completely broken. Okay, there is no particular shape of the western coastal plain. And also western coastal plain, there is a Pacific ring of fire. So ring of fire, it is U shape. It is a U shape. There is a many volcanoes are found in the Pacific ring of fire in the western coastal plain. And also you can see the one desert, there is a Atacama desert. Okay, Atacama desert. And this there it is given birth to, because of the broken western coastal plain, it is given birth to many islands. Those islands are Falkland, okay, Falkland Islands, okay, and Hornos Islands, and also Galapagos. So Galapagos, as you know that in the last video we had discussed about the Galapagos. What is which kind of animal is famous Galapagos? That is giant tortoise. Giant tortoise found in the Galapagos Island, isn't it? So this is all about the physical features of the South America. In the next one, yes, now the river and lakes of the South America. The important rivers of the South America are Amazon River, Parana River, Paraguay River, Uruguay, and also Orinoco. These three rivers, Parana, Uruguay, and Paraguay, these are called the La Plata River Basin. These are called the La Plata River Basin. Okay, and also the Amazon River, which creates the notable river basin, or which is the biggest river basin, that is Amazon River Basin. It rises in the Peru country. And also in the Andes mountain range. In the Andes mountain range, it rises and it flows. Finally, it reaches the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, and also another important rivers are Parana and Paraguay and Uruguay. So Parana, okay, it rises in the Brazil, and finally it is emphasis in the Atlantic Ocean. And also Paraguay, it rises in the Paraguay country, and it is finally emphasis in the Atlantic Ocean. And Uruguay also, it is rises in the Uruguay country, and it finally emphasis in the Atlantic Ocean. So these are the important rivers of the South America. And also lakes. The Titicaca Lake, it is in the Bolivia country. So Bolivia country, there is a Titicaca Lake, and it is the world's highest lake. And also it is very famous for navigable in the sense which they use the boats, and they can travel on the water by using the boats. And Lake Junin and Saracoch, it is in the Peru country. Okay, Saracoch, it is in the Peru country. And Pupu Lake, it is also in the Bolivia. So these are the very important lakes and rivers of the South America. And the next one, you can learn about the climate and natural vegetation of the South America. Dear student, the climate is bifurcated into tropical climate. Okay, the climate is bifurcated into tropical climate, or desert climate, oceanic climate, and also Mediterranean type of climate. So the tropical climate you can see in the in the place of where the equator is present, or because of the presence of the equator, there we can see the tropical climate. And also in the river basin of Amazon. And also these kinds of forest having the hot and wet climate, hot and wet climate. And also these kind of climate experience the conventional rainfall. What does it mean of conventional rainfall? So convectional rainfall A means conventional rainfall means it is also called 4 o'clock rainfall. So every day at 4 o'clock these region experience the rain, so that is was convectional rainfall, or also it is called 4 o'clock rainfall or afternoon rainfall or tea break rainfall. So and also these kind of region experience the tropical climate. And also because that is why there is a rainforest are found. So the rainforest, it is called in the South America, that is selvas. Okay, selvas it is called in the South America. The worldwide we call it as a rainforest, and it is located in the Amazon river basin and near the equator. Okay, and also next one is the hot desert climate. So hot desert climate is located in the northern Chile, northern Chile and also South Peru. So there is a yellow part. So the yellow part, as you are watching, dear student, this is what yellow part. There is Atacama Desert here. So Atacama Desert, it is, as you know, that it is a driest area on the earth, isn't it? Driest area on the earth. So driest area is Atacama Desert. So the hot desert climate, it is found in the north of the Chile and also south of the Peru. There is a yellow part, as you are watching, dear student, yellow part, it is called as the hot desert climate. Okay, and also there are many deserts are found because of the that is why there is Atacama Desert is known as the driest area on the earth. And next one, and also we have learnt about the oceanic currents. So oceanic currents also they also influence the climate on this South America continent. Okay, these warm Brazilian currents bring the rain to the eastern part of the areas. So eastern part of the areas, these currents are come from the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, these warm Brazilian currents or bring the rains to the eastern part of the South America. And cold Peruvian currents, these cold Peruvians comes from or originates in the Pacific Ocean, and also they reduces the temperature in the western coast and keeps the places dry. So keeps the places dry. So in the western part there is a Atacama Desert. Why it is, as I told you that before, Atacama is the driest area, because of which, what is the reason behind it? Because of the cold Peruvian currents, the cold winds. So they originate in the Pacific Ocean and they keeps the places as a dry. That is why Atacama Desert is the driest area on the earth. Okay, and also we have learned about the oceanic climate. So oceanic climate is found in the western part of the Andes. So here is the western Andes. So western part of the Andes. What, and also southernmost region of the Chile. So here blue color. What is that blue color? The temperate forest. So what is the blue color indicates? These are the blue color. It is what called the oceanic climate. So this oceanic climate, they receives the throughout the rain. So that is why it is also called the temperate forest, which is also called as the oceanic climate. So this oceanic climate receives the rainfall throughout the year, and also that is why it is called as oceanic climate. Okay, and next one is the Mediterranean type of climate. The Mediterranean type of climate, the days are warm, the summers are warm, and mild winter they experience. These Mediterranean type of climate we can see in the central of the Chile, and also north of the Chile. So there you can see the Mediterranean type of climate. Okay, this is all about the climate of the South America. And also there is a, in the which kind of, in the, when it comes to the natural vegetation, in the natural vegetation you already know that Amazon forest, in the Amazon forest, and also there is a, some of the eastern part you can see the equatorial rainforest. The equatorial rainforest are called the selvas in the South America. And also what are the trees are for, what are the trees you can see in the this rainforest or in selvas? There is a mahogany tree and also ebony tree and rubber tree. So these rubber trees are, and mahogany and ebony, these type of trees are having the hardwood, so that is why these trees are used to make the furnitures. And also the rubber tree use, the rubber tree they used to make the latex, the by using the latex the people are making the chewing gum and also caps and also other things. Okay, and in the South America, in the South America there is a land grasses are found. In the North America, as you know, there is a prairies grassland, right, isn't it? So in the South America there is a three kinds of grand grasses are found. What are those? First one is Llanos of Venezuela, Campos of Brazil, Pampas of Argentina. Okay, so the Llanos of Venezuela, the Llanos grassland is found in the Venezuela country. So Venezuela country as in the, so the Llanos it is in the red color. So this is what Llanos grassland, it is in a Venezuela country. And Campos of Brazil. So Campos of Brazil, as you know, as you are watching, dear students, Campos of Brazil, here it is, which is in the green color. So this is what the Campos of Brazil. So okay, Campos of Brazil. And the Pampas of Argentina. So Pampas of Argentina, which is in the dark brown, there is a Gran Chaco. This is what the Pampas of Argentina. So Pampas of Argentina, there is a one the low area, that is what Gran Chaco. It is famous for the hunting and as well as grazing. Okay, this is all about the central. So this is all about the South America climate and natural vegetation. And also we have learnt about the wildlife and also agriculture and animal husbandry and also the population, right? So here your lesson is complete. So if you have any doubts, just contact me personally. Thank you one and all.